Hi everybody, welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. So in order to get the option to play for this guy's armour, all you have to do is beat him a few times. So once I finished the last recording, I played him again, just to see if that was the solution. And it was. But I'm pretty sure the game cheats. Like if you've won several in a row, it forces you to fail several in a row. Like how Blood Bowl works. If you've played the computer game versions of Blood Bowl, every time if you win a match, like the first match, it's fair. The dice rolls are random, but the second time it's completely rigged. And if you win the first match, it'll make sure all your die rolls fail every time. And I have a feeling that's how this works. So I've quit the game and I've come back in. I'm like 90% sure that's how it works. I don't know why I did that because I've fucking lost. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the game cheats. So this is where I got to before, and I didn't play for it off camera. So I quit the game and came back in, and now I'm winning, but I must have lost like 15 games in a row or something without doing that. So I'm convinced that is how it works. If you do well, it will rig the deck so the computer wins the next match. Maybe I should have quit and saved so it can't fucking cheat. Quit, saved. No, saved. Then quit. Then loaded. No, fuck it, I'll just lose. Yeah, it's rigged it, hasn't it? 100%. Yeah, look at that. Fucking rigged. Fucking cheating fucking cunt. At least I don't have to keep getting rid of all his money. You cheating fucking cunt. You know, if I actually had my role-playing options open to me, I'd just fucking kill him. Fuck off. Fuck off, you cheating piece of shit. I'm gonna fucking lose, aren't I? Thank fuck for that, you fucking cunt. I'm gonna go and fuck the environment up, just to spite you. Well, at least one of them's got a 5 written on it. Right, that pissed me the fuck off. Although it doesn't seem like it in the recording. Well, it got to 8 minutes on the recording, and then I decided to quit the game. That is how much it was cheating. And it is cheating.
Charanana gundoso remina che l'orecto guru katala. Fiera tora pada no ringa tel camarada tel fibu nubu de veterana cenirara. Manama treto sobre barakto drun. Krishe mentru gre babano flank turu na saganich. Grava we no ku se tabate bate. Trawinsto sopotuto neliep grimpatado. Trawinsto busuto neliep grampatala. Tele ronda nana nintolo gradatira. Tere wana jun konata della raguno tunna. Dai rinto ron kavre kare papanala ranshinga. Derace wemeno totorere sene senten. Der rinto ron to wakare kwe wap gerebu. Ninso telepachan korsada nane gra dalono tacholoren. Der rinto ron to wakare kwe wapa teratanan chingaradana. Fera rampada no de ringtada nel camera cella fi por no bodat. Dosene caramala blue incidera mel rebe chinchin granactada. Der inturunto wakare kwe wap gerebu. Ninso telepachan korsada nane gra dalono tacholoren.
Bloody yokels.
Tere wana jun konata della raguno tunna. Dai rinturun kavre kare papanala ranshinga. Derace wemeno totorere sene senten.
He's probably a Sith, isn't he?
Der inturunto wakare kwe wap gerebu. Ninso telepachan korsada nane gra dalono tacholoren. Der inturunto wakare kwe wapa teratanan chingaradana. Fera rampada no de ringtada nel camera cella fi por no bodat. Dosene caramala blue incidera mel rebe chinchin granactada. Der inturunto wakare kwe wap gerebu. Ninso telepachan korsada nane gra dalono tacholoren. Tere wana jun konata della raguno tunna. Dai rinturun kavre kare papanala ranshinga. Derace wemeno totorere sene senten. Der rinturun to wakare kwe wap gerebu. Ninso telepachan korsada nane gra dalono tacholoren. Der rinturun to wakare kwe wapa teratanan chingaradana. Fera rampada no de ringtada nel camera cella fi por no bodat. Dosene caramala blue incidera mel rebe chinchin granactada. Der inturunto wakare kwe wap gerebu. Ninso telepachan korsada nane gra dalono tacholoren. Tere wana jun konata della raguno tunna. Dai rinturun kavre kare papanala ranshinga. Derace wemeno totorere sene senten.
I wonder if it's the salvagers that are the Sith. Terrera Arera, whatever she's called, and maybe the governess.
Relibe corondosa mele grima con corregim passa. Rechu cantrada suma con cere non grum. Gel rectada cemenza bingar rukutoto unde chuchur remananza. Tere wana jun konata della raguno tunna.
With me
Dai rinto ron kavre kare papanala ranshinga.
I might regret it because HK has got a lot more hit points than any of my meatbag units. This is all droid stuff, we don't need that. So that must go off into the wastelands, which we don't need just yet. Militia.
Sorry, this door is blocked off.
You'll find little welcome here, Jedi. For your own good, I recommend you speak to Administrator Adari, quickly finish your business in Kunda, and go.
This is the bitch that accosted me at the landing pad.
Don't cause any more trouble for Dantooine. I've had enough of it for a lifetime.
I think... Oh, Tarn is an idiot, to be sure. But he seemed genuinely frightened, and perhaps he did see something.
Do you actually believe a Jedi would return here? After all they've done to us? They wouldn't dare.
They certainly would. You remember how they were. Always so superior, so arrogant, and never lending a hand when we really needed them.
I still don't believe it.
You should. My cousin's friend, he used to tend the gardens around the Enclave. He swears he saw a Jedi in Kunda. Could be hiding anywhere.
Well, I hope it's true. I hear there's a bounty on them, and we could certainly use the money.
Unless somebody beats you to it.
Sorry about that, I decided to load my recording box up because I didn't know how long we'd been recording for. So that's what happened there. Didn't I say I was going to chop his head off? Assuming that's the man. If I find him, he's fucking dead. Right, where's Tarn? He's a fucking dead man walking. I didn't kill him, but he should have listened to my threat. I'm pissed off at him now.
A lot of people here hate Jedi. But when they were here, they tried helping us. I don't blame them.
Are you waiting for the administrator too? You won't have to wait too long. But if you want results, now that you may never get here. Kunda's like a droid without his power cell. Useless. We have problems all over, and the most you can get out of the administrator is a pat in the back. I'm sick of all their excuses and empty words. I need justice now. I fought in the war, and I know how to use my blaster rifle. If the administrator or Zeron doesn't do something, then I will. Salvagers are the problem. They strip bare the ruins that belong to the people of Dantooine. Then they sell what they find back to us at inflated prices. I'm not a violent man. I've had my share of it in the war. I sincerely hoped I could just hang my blaster rifle on the wall as a souvenir for my grandchildren. But I can't farm without my equipment.
That's what I said. That's what I said at the beginning of this planet.
A lot of farming equipment. It's not even valuable, just important for the moisture vaporators and hydroprocessors. The thief must be desperate for credits. It's hard to deal with womp rats when you got a gundark on your back. I believe she'll get around to it, but I think by then it'll be too late. I understand that the wheels turn slowly on this sort of thing, but my crops are in immediate danger. The salvaging laws on Dantooine are a mess, and in my mind they favor the salvagers. I suppose you could. Actually, you almost look like a salvager. If you could go to this salvager camp and convince the salvager Joran to return my modulator, I would be very grateful. I'm not rich, but I have some souvenirs from the war I could give you. That's great. I'm certainly not getting any help around here. If you need to know anything more, just ask me.
Yeah, it sounds like I might need to give you his head on a plate as well.
What brings you to Kunda? Do you have any troubles to report? I'm here to help. I just hope you aren't here about Garevik. Oh, sorry. If you're brand new to these parts, you may not have any issues with Garevik, unlike most everyone else. You're fortunate not to know him. He's a salvager. His purpose in life seems to be causing us headaches. I can tell he's back in Kunda just by the pounding in my head. If you're not here about Garevik, do you have some other problem? Well, call me a defective protocol droid. Manners, right. I'm Barun Modril. I'm Captain Zeron's right-hand man. I help run the militia here. Well, that makes it sound more important than I am. Zeron takes a hands-on role in running the militia. If you have any real trouble, you'd have to go to him anyway. This is sensitive. It's not really a secret, though. A lot of people are upset with Zeron. He's a hard man and doesn't answer to anybody. Except, I suppose, the administrator. The thing is, he expects everyone to follow all the laws. That's not normally a bad thing, but the mercenaries are used to having a bit more freedom. So it's like Zeron keeps prodding a rancor with a stun stick. To a rancor, it's just a minor nuisance. But if you keep at it, he's gonna fight back. The mercenaries aren't unreasonable. They're mostly just war veterans looking for work. But Zeron just keeps poking them. So he has to get involved to make sure that the militia does what he wants. Otherwise, we'd probably give the mercenaries some room.
I like freedom. I'm on the side of the mercenaries by the sounds of it on this planet.
Maybe. It's hard to say. They meet a lot. But it seems to me they let each other alone for the most part. I'm sure there's a lot going on with the militia that the administrator doesn't even know about. It's tricky. You see, I think Zeron may be taking this whole thing a little personal. I'm not sure. Just a guess. I also think he's doing more to provoke them than just investigating every complaint against them hard. He's up to something. If someone could just ask a few questions, turn up some answers, maybe see if Zeron isn't being completely honest with the rest of us, well, then maybe he should be replaced. Just look around. See if Zeron's up to something on the side. Something that'll hurt the fragile peace we got with the mercenaries. So if you happen to find something out like that, you should see Administrator Adare. If you have to do some footwork to check into things, you'll be compensated. We should probably talk about something else. I hate going behind the captain's back. I just feel... I just have a feeling about it.
Well, he's a politician in a place of what sounds like dictatorship. Or if he's only moderated by Adara, then it doesn't surprise me he's abusing his power. This is the nicest police force we've met so far, though. The worst civilians, but we haven't been arrested. They haven't done anything wrong to us yet. I realise we've only been on this planet for about 45 minutes, but still.
I'll tell you anything that's public knowledge. Most militia news passes by me and Zeron. I might be able to help. You should see Administrator Adare about that. She'll be able to set you up. You're not a typical salvager, so I don't expect you'll have any trouble there. Oh, you heard about that. We have so much to look into that Sulru's concern is pretty low on our list. We asked the salvagers, but they claim that the salvager responsible is nowhere to be found. I've heard that rumor too. People get really riled up about Jedi around here. Some people seem to have a selective memory. During the war, the Jedi were a big help here. They did everything for us, from clearing out dangerous beasts to solving a murder investigation. I try to stay out of it, though. Standing up for Jedi is one way to become unpopular around here. Maybe. Although I don't know why a Jedi would come back here. The only reason why people ever came here before was the Enclave. And with that gone...
Well, with it being looted. I mean, it sounds like the salvagers are a metaphor for gypsies. Although whether it's going to be a, look, they don't actually do anything wrong and they're the goodies, or whether it's going to be that they're a bunch of thieves, we won't know. Not for another episode or two. Or maybe it'll be quite grey, and some of them are thieves and some of them are goodies.
Easy to say for someone that doesn't live here. I'd rather grab an unshielded power coupling than get involved in that debate. The militia's dealing with enough already. Talking about Jedi is just depressing these days. Any other cheerful problems you want to talk about?
Yeah, we don't want to champion the Jedi or boast about their destruction. I don't think it'll just raise too many questions. We'll try and lay low.
I'm here to help. What do you need? I don't even want to get into it. Ask around if you want to know the details. It'll just make my headache worse if I talk about it. I don't know what we'd do without Administrator Adare. She managed to plow through a lot of the family bickering once the Sith left during the war. She's kept us together. Oh, and, Zeron too, I suppose. All right, stay out of trouble now.
So he seems quite nice and straight. He seems like a goodie. Who's this? Not... it must be a weapon shop.
Tochi monas runta, yun bola, watagra tochi mulira, pitasa cantone tosha. Posoma oritushniki tuk bamba, bora, kino molira nibonon, kin un patno koktek, posoma oritushniki tuk bamba, bora, kino molira nibonon, kin un patno koktek, posoma oritushniki tuk bamba, bora, Kino molira nibonon kin un patno koktek. Hoshmanfu ni wado de kuta maasapa. Tong hitwamaji. Yumaliba to atong into tune. Hoshmanfu ni wado de kuta maasapa. Tong hitwamaji. Yumaliba to atong into tune. Insoranaka megunsoji. Nekchi una bola monchi wataton. Sobodono biselchamaka. Dawanga nochi, Ruren, Manama, Kochpa Ino Shan Opora. Parachi no sukankadon, makabando uruno intervela ino. Unisidom kanaki mochi so akadla. Inkin kunma bolira michiki kun. Jenish melaka wachino so impos morcha chani rikasan. Wala kun bisking mo pal muliras nemo poiduana. Pararanta miki sikosos. Yewenarama inosos miki sa winsor michi inkaranich wi okapom. Niko bolotong la do chong now. Parachi no sukankadon, makabando uruno intervela ino. Unisidom kanaki mochi so akadla. Inkin kunma bolira michiki kun.
Sounds like maybe I jumped the gun a bit with the Sith stuff, with it being wiped from the robot's memory. Maybe it's just done so stop reminding the people that it happened, rather than there's Sith here.
Parachi no sukankadon, makabando uruno intervela ino. Unisidom kanaki mochi so akadla. Inkin kunma bolira michiki kun. Pararanta miki sikosos. Yewenarama inosos miki sa winsor michi inkaranich wi okapom. Niko bolotong la do chong now. Hoshmanfu ni wado de kuta maasapa. Tong hitwamaji. Yuma liba to atong into tune. Poso ma oritushniki tuk pamba. Ora Dino molira nibonon kin un padno koktek.
Manosaf piti manapasa! Hey, drogo yuto son zata zata!
Dawanga nochi? Roren manama kochpa ino shan opora.
He makes some very good points. We need more weapons.
Kokpa, rodanga nini shota shokato. Chuba me masik ratak forfeta. Ni honka krato. Jibut malia bit hatawa.
I don't have that many medpacks left, I don't think. 0 medpacks. I wonder how many... Is there a way to buy more than one? No. That could have its uses, but I don't think it's significantly better than what we've got already, is it? Whoa, attack modifier +3, that's pretty awesome. So this is the only thing that I think is probably worth buying. Then we need another 1,500 quid. If these don't say equipped, I'm guessing we haven't equipped them. So all our Jedi should be equipped. And yeah, that sounds good. Right, that's enough.
Don't cause any more trouble for Dantooine. We've had enough of it for a lifetime.
I'm the militia captain here. Are you here because you're in trouble or looking for it?
Well, I'm guessing judging from the accent is bad.
I see. Well, what's your reason for coming to militia headquarters? There are better places to explore and better people to know. I'm sure you have your reasons, though. I'm sure you got questions of your own. And if you're interested, I might have some work for you. You want something? I've seen a lot of visitors come through Kunda. You're the first one in a while that looks the capable sort. We have a small problem with Kinrath. Maybe you've already seen some of them. They're coming from a cave in the Kunda Plains. I'd take care of it myself, but there aren't many people in the militia. We'd lose too many men. There's a reward if you do it. Kinrath are normally just pests. We think something happened to their nest. Started near the end of the Civil War. Nobody knows for sure. Even the Ithorian. And they're smart about such things. We used some explosives to seal the cave a couple years back. Just made them angrier. They burrowed another entrance even closer to us. I know there are crystals in there too. Some of the salvagers once thought about going in there to get some extra credits. Too many Kinrath, though. Cave is on the southeast side of the plains. Shouldn't be hard to find. 2,000 credits. That's all I can ask. You want something? Some of the salvagers went deep into the ruins and found a lot of Jedi relics. It's the most valuable haul the salvagers ever got. But all the salvagers that went down there are dead. So it seems every day or so some salvager comes claiming they're owed by such and such, or that they're related. The whole thing makes me sick. Garavik says he won the whole claim in a Pazak game with the last survivor, right before he killed him. But that was a fair fight. There were witnesses, but nobody remembers Garavik ever playing Pazak. I just hope someone takes this blasted claim off my hands. I'm tired of those lowlives pestering me. We've got real work to do. You want something?
Well, it sounds like I need this haul more than Garavik does. I'm saving the galaxy.
You really should talk to Barun about general questions. There aren't more than a dozen of us, and there's too many problems. People keep hoping that the Republic sends help. We gotta help ourselves. She's smart. She gets things done. The whole place would fall apart without her. Dantooine isn't the center of much anything. Our most talented people sometimes leave. Hard for someone to stay a farmer when they have the itch to do something greater. So we're lucky the administrator never went elsewhere. I bet she'd make a decent senator even.
Yeah, or the farmers might want to go somewhere else if you let all their crops fail because someone stole someone's, whatever they were, sprinklers.
It's our home. Might be the start of an honest capital someday. Right now, it's not much more than a swoop bike stop. I don't have anything to say about that. You want something?
Well, he doesn't seem that bad. He doesn't seem to have a problem with the administrator either. Bit gruff, maybe. But that's not a crime.
Don't cause any more trouble for Dantooine. We've had enough of it for a lifetime.
A visitor. Please, come in. Welcome to Kunda. I am Administrator Turina Adari. You're the owner of the ship that just landed?
I'm not sure she was being disparaging. Maybe she just ums and ahs a lot.
Depending on your business here, the pleasure may be mutual, but you didn't answer my question. Is that ship yours? I meant no disrespect at all. It is in fact a remarkable vessel, and unless I'm much mistaken, that's the Ebon Hawk. That vessel has been on Dantooine before, during the war. That was a Jedi vessel. Of course not. I'm trying to stabilize an entire planet. An exchange bounty, no matter how abundant, is little use in that endeavor. But if a Jedi were here, that would best be kept secret. Right or wrong, our settlers blame the Jedi and their hidden enclave for their suffering. I remember the old Jedi Masters and the considerable help they lent to Dantooine. I still maintain discreet connections with Jedi. I suppose your arrival here is no coincidence.
Ah, great. So can you tell me where they are?
My friend, let's just call him Vrook. We've known each other for many years, and our continued friendship could create many problems in the current political climate. He came to Dantooine not too long ago. He was looking into something quite important. He's gone missing recently. Did he send for you in case something went wrong?
Information is always useful. I don't think Kreia will be too cross if we go for this.
We need the skills of a Jedi more than ever. He was helping investigate Azgul and his mercenaries, but he had his own errand to run in the Enclave. Jedi business of some sort. He went into the sub-level, which isn't without its dangers, and he hasn't returned. Like many parts of Dantooine, the sub-level of the Enclave has become infested with dangerous creatures. Large, vicious insects called Lagrex have made the sub-level their home. Several salvagers have reportedly been injured or killed by the Lagrex. I would expect a Jedi to fare better against the creatures than the salvagers, but Vrook has not returned in some time. I'm starting to fear the worst. Would you be willing to go to the ruins of the Enclave to look for him? We are fortunate that you've come. Don't expect it to be easy, though. Things rarely are with Jedi. I will have one of the militia transmit permissions to the Enclave's security door. Go expecting danger, for you will most certainly find it there. Is there anything else I can assist you with? He was investigating the mercenaries for us. We've been increasingly concerned about them. Their behavior has always been antagonistic, but recently they've been behaving differently. Vrook was investigating this when he disappeared. We were counting on any hard intelligence he could provide. Our other assets have been unavailable recently. If you find any information on the mercenaries during your stay on our planet, please report it to Zeron or myself. I have no doubt that Baroon means well, but I have every confidence in Zeron. I would ask you to ignore anything Baroon asked of you. He doesn't see the full scope. I realize that I'm asking you for help, but you must also know that I am the head of this nominal government. It wouldn't be appropriate for me to divulge all information to you.
Whoa, I don't think we've got evidence for that.
There are plenty of opportunities to assist people on Dantooine. Too many, I'm afraid. I would go to the militia headquarters and make your intentions known there. Besides that, just listen and ask around. To most people in the galaxy, the distinction between Sith and Jedi is a blurry one, especially since most Sith were once Jedi. It is complicated by the fact that Malak and Revan were great heroes of the Republic and famed Jedi Knights. But a few years later, they were leading an armada which threatened everyone. And here on Dantooine, the Jedi Enclave provoked a brutal occupation by the Sith. It could have been far worse, but even now the damage has not been fully mended. I don't think everyone hates Jedi. If just a few people changed their minds or spoke up, it could make a great deal of difference. I think that we need the help of the Jedi. If the Jedi's reputation isn't redeemed, the consequences could be quite regrettable. Until then, I would keep your identity secret.
She raises a very good point, actually. They already know I'm a Jedi, and they hate Jedi. That doesn't really benefit me in any way. If I could make them like Jedi, then that would... even though the Jedi Council are scum and we hate them, hating Jedi the individuals is not fair, really. It's just a generalisation, and it could reflect badly on us. It could harm us in some way. They could betray us to the Sith that's hunting us. So I think actually we probably should turn the people back in favour of the Jedi.
Who do you want to know about? There are 3 groups of people on the planet right now. The settlers, salvagers, and the mercenaries. Dantooine is one of the younger worlds of the Republic. A couple of generations ago, this world was still untamed. We made great progress, in no small part due to the Jedi. But recently, we have been losing ground. During the war, the most prominent settler families either fled or were executed by the Sith. Losing their resources and the Jedi was too great a loss. But now we are organizing and starting to truly work together. Once we achieve that, I am confident that Dantooine can be safe and prosperous again. No, I suppose I'm not. We need the Republic and always have. We aren't self-sufficient yet and we need aid. The fate of the Telos Project is intimately tied to our own. The most humanitarian elements of the Senate have put their careers at stake in the rebuilding of Telos. If those efforts succeed, their prominence will grow and further aid will be given freely. But if they fail, there are colder, more authoritative elements in the Senate that could come to power. They would think nothing of leaving the strategically unimportant worlds to their own devices. That would be a tragic day for Dantooine and many other worlds. The Republic is in flux. Its final shape is uncertain.
Got to say I disagree with that. If an more authoritative power comes to lead the Senate, you don't want them interfering in your planet. They interfere enough as it is, so got to say I disagree with you on that point there.
They are a necessary inconvenience. Money has been a great concern to us, ever since the Sandrals and Matalays were removed during the Jedi Civil War. The agricultural exports we produce just cover basic maintenance. To expand and prosper, we needed credits, so we had to exploit a valuable resource we had, the ruins of the Jedi Enclave. It was not a decision lightly made, and even then we couldn't do the work ourselves. Too dangerous, and every settler matters on our small world. So we opened the door to enterprising salvagers. The salvagers you see now are the last remnants of that force. The tithe we took from their claims sustains what semblance of government you see now.
Not too happy with that.
We plan on using those credits to improve production and protect our world. We have enough to sustain ourselves until more prosperous times. We tolerate their presence because we must, and they generally follow our laws. But their time is almost over. The Jedi Enclave's sublevel is the only place left with reasonable salvage, and it has too many dangers for them. The salvagers aren't warriors. Generally, they are out-of-work miners or cast-offs from other worlds. Mercenaries have been a problem for Dantooine since the end of the Mandalorian Wars. When the Jedi Enclave was here, they were firmly kept in check. But now, relations are uneasy between us. Their leader, Azkul, was a Sith trooper during the war, and I have no doubt he was very good at his job. Until they find work, tensions will grow. If you want to know more, I suggest you talk with Barun in the militia headquarters. He would have more details.
I wonder if any of them would be passable as Mandalorians. I mean, I know they wouldn't be culturally Mandalorians. It depends how tolerant Mandalore is of when he's making his army, I guess. I know he's trying to collect all the Mandalorian tribes together rather than just recruit ex-Sith.
Certainly.
Well, that seems like a reasonable place to end the episode, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time for more Star Wars.